welcome to another episode of Gamers After Dark. Yeah, there was a transformer behind you. But anyways, with your host, Serial.
Heavy Magic.
How's it going, guys? And
Thank
today...
you for saying this song with us. We're now for our part 2 segment of Sailor Moon.
Yes, exactly. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to be discussing 5 questions with one of the biggest Sailor Moon fans I know. My buddy's wife, Lupe.
So for this one, I get to stay out.
So, take care of your magic. You got this now.
Come on down.
Welcome, Lupe, to Gamers After Dark. You can see he's hot. You can see your husband now. But anyways, hi. Welcome to the show. How's it going? By the way, one of our biggest fans, by the way, she believed in our show, and I'm grateful that she is awesome to be a part of it, too. So, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Lupita.
Louder.
I'm a big Sailor Moon fan, been since I was a teenager, and I continue to watch it now.
That's very awesome. By the way, Lupe, I want to ask you a couple, like around 5 questions. It's not staged. But anyways, back on it. Number 1, we were talking about earlier. What made you actually fall in love with Sailor Moon and all the culture behind it?
Well, I've always been a big fan of anime since I've been a teenager. Been watching it since then.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, what drew me in is just the girl power. It was one of my first official animes to watch, and I feel like I can relate to the character a lot.
Exactly. We were talking about that earlier on our first part of the segment, that Sailor Moon stands for girl power. A lot of women, a lot of little girls love Sailor Moon. My sisters included. I'm grateful for that. Feel free to actually have a drink. Do you have your drink, by the way? Feel free. This is a drinking show, by the way, folks. But anyways,
It's
back
dark.
on. It's after dark.
It's happy hour somewhere.
Yes. But back onto it. Question number 2. So how big is the fan base in the Sailor Moon community? Where does it expand to? Like, how big is the community in general?
Oh, there's no words for that. It continues to grow every day. I mean, personally, there is a fan page on Facebook called Sailor Moon LA. So, and I'm one of the members. So is my husband, and
Hopefully I am too. By the way, I'm getting into it, by the way. So, I've always loved Sailor Moon as much as the next person. I grew up with 2 sisters, so I understand completely how much it feels to be a part of girl power, especially in this day and age where a lot of women are going through a lot of stuff.
oh yeah.
So they need a strong female character, which is Sailor Moon. So number 3, for a Sailor Moon fan, how would you take on different animes and, like, I would say, we were talking about this earlier, about the movie casting for Sailor Moon. How would you feel for your casting? Like, who would you want your perfect cast?
Honestly, I can't really answer that question because I know it's going to be Americanized, and I'm not too...
From a Sailor Moon fan, I'm so sorry to interrupt, by the way. From a Sailor Moon fan's point of view, I would have to agree with her. It's a hard question to ask for anybody, even myself included. Even though I do want Keanu Reeves as Spike Speedril, as Cowboy Bebop, which would be pretty cool. But my buddy would disagree, but it's okay.
Steve Blum. Or David Hayter.
David Hayter, voiceover for a revamp, but that's for another time. But back onto it. It's her day. But back onto it. I do apologize for that. Let's get back into it. So, favorite actress, though? Like, in your opinion. Who would be, like, who's your favorite sailor?
It would have to be Sailor Moon.
Why?
Why?
But why?
Well, only because I feel like I can relate to the character. I mean, she's very down to earth. She's like, she's shy. She's a crybaby. She doesn't always have her shit together. She's more like, okay, you know, she's a real person, with real feelings.
She's the woman that every boy wants, but she only has eyes for that one, which
That
is basically
one, yeah.
Tuxedo Mask. She's the guy that every girl... No, she's the girl that every guy wanted. Yeah, pretty much, right? Sailor Moon. Come on. But, actually, question number 4. What is your most valuable possession of Sailor Moon? Because I'm looking at that doll right over there. Would you be able to bring that in and show it to
Sure.
us? Yeah.
Is that her Korean doll?
Yeah, it is.
Taiwanese.
Is it?
Yeah, you told me Taiwanese.
Taiwanese Korean.
Yes. This is her most prized possession. It's actually a Sailor Moon figurine. I want you to hold it up too, by the way, because
It's a big box.
it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. And to be honest, this is actually not the real one. It's actually a, what would you describe it for me, Lupe?
It's like a really good kind of like bootleg version. I mean, it looks pretty much like the real thing, but you know, there's so many bootlegs out there.
But still pretty cool though. It's still in its original packaging too.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
where'd
very much,
where'd
Lupe.
you find that at?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
A good place
Frankenstein's,
to
by the
shop.
way. Actually, I still remember having a really cool birthday gift from Frankenstein's. By the way, you got Kid Chameleon. You actually
yeah.
I remember it. A while back ago, sorry. We're doing a Deadpool type ass thing right now. But back onto it. Yeah, he bought me a copy of Kid Chameleon from Frankenstein's for $10, which I'm actually still have that copy in storage somewhere if I can find it. And for the last question, Lupe, who do you think is the most underrated sailor in Sailor Moon?
Ooh, underrated.
Sailor
That
Mars.
that women female characters can relate to.
Amy. Ami-chan.
I really would have to agree. It's Amy.
Amy?
For me, it
No,
would have to be Amy.
How about for the sailors? Like Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury.
It's Mercury, dude.
It's Mercury?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm barely learning this. I'm so sorry. We've been having a little drinks. I did forget. I do apologize. But back on to it. That's pretty awesome. So Mercury?
I would have
awesome.
to say yes.
Awesome.
It's blue hair.
It is the blue hair, just like Ramona Flowers. But anyways, back onto it. So this ends our segment. By the way, remember, enter our contest and hit that subscribe button too, by the way, please. And come on, Be Magic.
All right,
Let's have a drink together. To
Now
toast.
just that, show them what the giveaway is.
Oh, where is it, by the way,
Right
man?
next to you, to your right.
Oh, shoot. There it is. By the way,
For
it's
shit.
Killer of the Dead.
No, yeah, the killer is dead.
Killer of the Yeah, but
Basically, it's the soundtrack, 25 tracks, and the art book, hardcover art book.
Mhm.
You know, it's the art book of the game. So, basically, to get these lovely, lovely items, it's very simple. You gotta go to our YouTube page, subscribe, comment below your favorite anime, or retro game.
Mhm.
And we'll have that winner chosen, hopefully, within a week or two.
Exactly. And we'd like to thank you very much for watching our show, and thank you very much for the positive feedback that we've been getting from everyone, our fans.
But remember, subscribe,
Just subscribe.
because or else you're not gonna see nothing coming up.
Come on, man.
We can't go always on Instagram.
Exactly. That's how Trailer Park Boys started. So you got to remember this. Always support your local gamers, because they know more knowledge than anyone else possible. And by the way, as I always say, this is our goodbye. We're gonna have another episode coming up soon, so to be continued. So see you soon, Space Cowboys and girls, and
Show love to your old systems.
exactly.